Ever wondered how much you can actually float with floatme? Is there a magical number where it just stops working? Well, grab your popcorn, because we're about to dive deep into the limits of this popular credit line. Floatme is a fantastic tool for bridging those gaps between paychecks, right? But like any financial product, it comes with its own set of rules. Understanding these limits is crucial to avoid any unexpected bumps in the road. Think of it this case. You're about to order that delicious pizza, but you're a little short on cash. Floatme could be your savior. But what if you try to float a ridiculously large sum? Will the app say, "No way, Jose"? Let's find out. Addressing the limits. Now, the exact limits for floatme can vary depending on a few key factors. Your credit history. A strong credit history generally translates to higher borrowing limits. Your income. The more you earn, the more you might be able to float. Your employment history. A stable job history can increase your eligibility for higher limits. Your repayment history. Consistent and timely repayments with floatme will build trust and potentially lead to increased limits over time. It's important to note that floatme doesn't operate like a traditional loan. It's more of a short-term credit line designed for small, immediate needs. You're essentially borrowing against your future earnings, so it's crucial to use it responsibly and repay on time to avoid any fees or negative impacts on your credit score. Exploring the limits. Hypothetical scenarios. Let's play a little what-if game. Imagine you need to cover an unexpected car repair. Can you float the entire cost? Scenario 1. Minor repair. If it's a relatively small amount, chances are high that floatme can cover it. Scenario 2. Major repair. For larger expenses, you might need to explore other financing options. Floatme is generally better suited for smaller, more immediate needs. The key is to use floatme wisely. Avoid using it for large, infrequent expenses. Stick to smaller, more manageable amounts that you know you can easily repay with your next paycheck. Tips for maximizing your floatme limit. So, how can you potentially increase your floatme limit? Repay on time, every time. This demonstrates responsible borrowing behavior and builds trust with floatme. Maintain a good credit history, pay your bills on time, and avoid excessive debt. Increase your income. A higher income can signal to floatme that you have a greater capacity to repay. Use floatme responsibly. Only borrow what you absolutely need and repay promptly. By following these tips, you can enhance your chances of accessing higher limits and maximizing the benefits of this helpful financial tool. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, remember, floatme is a valuable resource when used responsibly. Always borrow within your means and prioritize timely repayment. Stay informed, stay in control, and keep those finances flowing smoothly.